Okay, we are live, and I don't know about you guys, but and you guys being the no one that is here yet. But anyway, um, I always get like a little nervous when I get ready to start a live broadcast, and I don't know why because it's not that difficult, but I do. So I'm waiting for a couple of folks to show up, and if I sit here and talk to myself for the next 35, 40 minutes, okay. I do that a lot anyway. I just don't film it usually. Um, but I had a little haul today, and I thought I would show you guys what I got and, see if I could share with you some things to look for. And I do have a BOLO that I will show you um, a little bit later um, in the video. But I actually bought some yarn that is the BOLO. It's yarn, but you wouldn't think there's more information. I bought some yarn. I showed it in the last haul video that I did, and I want to show you what it was because it actually ended up selling, and it sold fairly well. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit, but let's get started on a couple of things that I bought today. I think I spent somewhere around, I don't know, $60 on eBay stuff and a little bit of stuff for me. I think I spent $80 total, but I think I spent about $60. I don't do math. I'm just not good at doing math. So, I just wanted to show you what I bought. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted because my husband just came home upstairs. I'm getting texts on Messenger, so just forgive my craziness. Anyway, let's see. First thing is this Star Wars battleship. This is my favorite little thrift store that checks everything. It says it's complete. I paid $2.25 for this, and I'm hoping about $20 on this. I honestly did not look up really anything today, and I did look up a couple things, but for the most part, I didn't look anything up. I bought another board game. This is Harry Potter Seen It. I'm not sure if these Seen It games are still popular, but Harry Potter is generally. And I paid $2.25. It says it's complete. Worst case scenario, this game is worth $10. Well, the parts inside, like the little movers, I can usually sell those for $6 to $8 to $10. So, it'll be fine. Whatever this brings will be fine. You can always part it out if it doesn't do well as a whole. I am very open to that. Let's see. Yeah. I bought this. I kind of like hand mirrors. I sort of, it's a thing. I'm kind of attracted to them. And I do buy them and I do sell them. This one, I love the shape and the size of this. And I think maybe this is Bakelite. I'm not really sure. I am going to test it. But I paid $2.50 for that hand mirror. Sorry, I know it's noisy. And I paid $1.50 for the brush. And again, I'm not sure if these are Bakelite. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But even if they're not, they're nice enough set that I think that they will do pretty well. Let's go over here and check, take a little peek at the chat. Nancy had texted me and said she wasn't sure if she's going to make it. She's doing jalapeno poppers. Hello, nice. But she did make it and likes the Star Wars. Linda from Linda's Rocky Mountain Finds is here. Says hello. And Charisma's Collectibles says, hi, Sarah. Glad to see you're back with videos. Miss seeing your treasures. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got lazy there for a little bit and wasn't making videos, but and it's easy to get burned out on this. But I do enjoy doing them live because that just makes it so much easier for me. And I don't know what's going on right here, but I'm actually giving that a name. It's called Cecil. And pretty soon it will have a little zip code, I'm pretty sure. So this is like a very nice sleeping bag canvas that I bought, and this is actually for us. I paid $5.50 for it, and I know without tying it and rolling it out, this is going to be probably in pristine condition because this is the thrift store that checks everything, and they don't sell garbage. They will donate that to a different cause. They won't sell it in their store. So I didn't even have to worry about checking that. Oops. I bought this. This is a cute little like Adirondack with the heart back rocking chair. Probably will fit those 18-inch dolls, American Girl doll, and also like the Our Generation dolls. Linda said it's time to buy some acne cleansing pads. You know, I am nearly half a century. I just don't think it's fair that I should still get acne, but I do occasionally, and oh well, it is what it is. I paid $3.99 for this. I'm probably going to ask in the neighborhood of $25 to $30 because this is really a nice chair. It's in very good condition, and I just think it'll bring that. Now, did I check it? No, it might only bring $20, and that's fine too. I can live with that. Let's see. Kind of bought this for my sister, and a pillar candle goes in here, and I just thought this was really cute and would make a nice fall arrangement, maybe some greenery, or I'm the kind of person that might even try to put a pumpkin inside here, but I just thought it was pretty. $2.50. My sister will enjoy it. Nancy says on sleeping bags you need to check for size. If you're tall, they may not work. I am 5'4", so I can almost sleep under a baby blanket. I'm so short, but actually it's an average size. I'm not that short. But that's a good thought, Nancy, because I would have thought to check the length of a sleeping bag because my husband and I are both average height. I got this for $2 today, and I love it. It's just this canvas messenger bag with a plastic, that's probably printed on canvas with a plastic cover over to protect the artwork. This is really cute. It's the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. Might sell on eBay, might not, may go to a family member. And I paid $2 for this. And I've got those 10-year-old grandsons. They might enjoy something like that. Speaking of which, my grandson Thomas is going through testing for autism this week, I believe. And I'm pretty excited about that because I would like to see him get a diagnosis, only from the labeling things, but at least they can create a surer course of action for him. So I'm hoping that all turns out well. So check these out. I bought these for homeschool, and they are called Exploring Mathematics, grade 1, and this is chapter 1 through 10. I paid $5 for these. These will not probably be fun to ship because of the size, and they're a little bit too stiff for me to roll them up. But basically, they are a story, and they're word, like what do they call those? When you have word problems is what they are. And it's, you read the storybook. I guess this would be great for a teacher to hold that up in the class. But anyway, there are word problems there. And I'm going to try, I paid $5 for the 10 of these. I'm going to try and get about 40 for these because I think I can. These are unique. I think they're about $10 a piece new. So I'm hoping that I can do something with those. If not, that's the good thing about having all those grandkids. Somebody can use them. Or I could sell them locally. Oh, I got Phoenix, another little sleeper. This one doesn't have feet, but it's so cute. And I love the feel of that fleece. So I can't remember the last time that I picked something like this up in a thrift store. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's a piece of like that volcanic glass. It's a pretty nice chunk of it. I paid $2 for this. If you can give me better keywords than that, let me know. Hey, Beverly Lambert is here. But yeah, this is like probably 10 pounds, 8 pounds, something like that, of volcanic glass. It's just really cool. For $2, again, I'll try to do some research on it, but if it doesn't sell, it'll look good in my sister's garden. Which I say about everything. Well, if I can't do this with it, I can do that with it. But I'm supposed to be in the reselling business, am I not? Let's see what we've got in here. Thanks, Nancy. That's a great keyword. The keyword is rock. Nice. It's fragile. Never sold anything like this. But I've seen these before. These little glass figurines. This one is a pretty cool dragon. Does not have any chips or breaks on it yet. But let me wrap this back up. I paid $1.49 for this. Don't know if it's worth a thing. Sorry about that. So I bought this little wreathy thing with the thought of doing this with it, if I can. Maybe some kind of thing like this at the base. I haven't figured it out yet, but I thought that might be interesting. Nancy, it's like you doubt my ability to not break things. Beverly, is that what it is? Obsidian? Because I don't know much. I mean, I know you shouldn't kick rocks or pound rocks, or rocks are good in the driveway. I know a little about rocks. You like black rock. Okay. Let's see. I thought this was cute. It's obviously decorative. It is a spur welded to a horseshoe, and this horseshoe actually has the nails in it. Of course, they're filed off on the back, which is just a nice little detail that they actually put the nails in it. And I just thought this was really cute, great for cowboy decor, ranch house, farmhouse. I paid $1.99 for this, and I don't know, I'm gonna try and get $15 for it, maybe a little bit more. It's I don't think this is mass produced. It doesn't have that feel about it. So it may be more of a one-of-a-kind kind of deal. I don't know, though. I haven't looked it up. Could be that they're in every Hobby Lobby out there. So I'll do some checking on that. And my oldest daughter, loves Hedwig from Harry Potter. And I just thought this little guy looked like Hedwig from Harry Potter. So, and it's a little tea light. So I bought this for her, and I paid 50 cents for it. You guys. Okay, Beverly, that sounds like what it is. So I'll check that out and see if I can price that rock, because I just bought it because it was interesting. All right, you guys need to tell me if you know anything about these. I have 3 of them. There's the little guy. And then a little bit bigger. And the paint, unfortunately, the paint is not perfect on these, but they're vintage. And then a bigger guy. And they're so creepy cool that I had to buy them. You can see where the paint is, like it's gone on this side. And it's almost gone on that side. And how most of it's gone from his mouth there. And it's only a little on his ears, but they're just kind of neat. I imagine they hung on some rack. I paid 35 cents each for these. So I'm interested in looking these up and seeing if they're worth anything. I have never seen anything like them, though. Notice I bought a lot of things that break today. I can't explain that. Not really. Let's see. Oh, and I just want to thank you guys for being here. You guys are always supportive of me. You always jump on, even when I decide to do a live show in like 5 minutes. I appreciate that so much. You don't know what that means to me, that you're so supportive. Look, more stuff I can break. Nancy, there's no marks on it whatsoever. There's nothing on the bottom. I couldn't find anything. I got these for my sister. There's 3 of these. They're just little, like you could put a nuts in them, just one. Nuts in them, or even a, you could do a candle. You could do candy, but I got, there's this kind of a maroon one and then 2 green ones. I paid 50 cents each for those. Let's see. What else do we have? Bought another one of these. I sold one today that I bought and showed you in the last haul. And I think it's sold for somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 plus shipping. I bought this one today for $7.99. And I'm hoping to get in that neighborhood with this one as well. Which, you know, these aren't too bad to ship. I would rather that I bought things that were not as bubble wrap intensive, but you know, there's good money in those. This is 13 Dead End Drive. This is a 1993 version of that game. There is a 13 Dead End Drive, which I think is a newer version, and that game sells really, really well. This one I'm hoping to get in the neighborhood of $30 to $50 for, but these are all over the place. And I tell you people repeated, I tell you people like I'm your boss or something. But if you ask $16 for an item, people will pay that, especially if they're already selling for $30. So, you know, I understand different like buying or selling methods and theories and business models, but something like this, I'm going to try and get 30 bucks, especially since it's Q4. And again, this one is not marked complete because this was a different thrift store. I only paid $2 for this. If this game is not complete, I will part it out because these are parts that are sought after since the game sells so well. I haven't looked these up. I didn't look up much today. And they won't, I'm not going to be able to, you know, finance the yacht with these or anything. I paid $1.99 for these, and they're so stinking cute that I just thought I might be able to get 15 bucks plus shipping for them. Aren't they just adorable decor for a boys' room, kids' room, daycare, whatever? These are resin. I didn't see any chips or cracks or breaks in them. They're like they're in pretty good condition. And again, I'll try to get 15 bucks for those, unless I can sell them locally for 10. And I know that's not big money, but if all I got to do is take a couple of pictures, put it on Facebook Marketplace, and then leave it on my porch when they're ready to pick it up, I can do that. Sam Dallas says she's cleaning her inventory room. Oh, girl, we don't even need to talk about how I can't get over to the other side of the room because there's so much stuff on the floor right now. I will be your background help, but you'll need to be mine later because I'm going to have to clean this room and get it into some kind of order. Let's see what else we've got here. I bought this also for my sister. It's just a candle ring. It's $1.99. But I mean, these are expensive, like in the store. Like if you buy these new, they can be kind of pricey. And I know she would like this. And these are colors that agree with her decor. So, yeah, I'm hoping she'll like this. If the other wreath doesn't work out with that thing that I'm trying to make for her, then I might try this one. But I remember I used to make those back in the day. And they were so much fun. And I look back now and I'm thinking, oh man, you made some tacky stuff, girl. But I digress. So I bought this Barney today. And I don't know, he's got this hard belly. These are not abs. I know what you're thinking, but Barney does not have abs. But I don't know if he plays music or if he lights up or what he does. He does have some kind of battery pack in his butt. He is he's got a little schmutz on him. I'm going to have to take all this stuff out and see if I can run him through the washing machine. If he works, I paid 99 cents. If he works, you know, I might be able to get 20 for him. And that'll make me happy. I don't know why I buy Barney stuff, but I do. Do I sell it? Not so much, but I do like to buy it. Wallpaper border. You know, in my last sales video, that was one of the things that I sold, and I consistently find it. And this looks like maybe it was sold at Walmart originally. I think that's the old Walmart clearance tag, I think. Or it might be Target. Maybe that's Target. But this is a cute birdhouse motif with the crackle design, like the crackle glaze look. I paid 99 cents for this. I'm going to try and get $14.99 shipped out of that. Let's see. Amelia sells. Hey, Amelia. Under the handles of the cat, does it have measurements? There are similar ones listed that are a quarter cup, half cup, and a cup. Maybe the markings have worn off. You know, my gut told me when I picked those up that they looked like measuring cups. But I just, at 35 cents each and just so creepy weird, I just bought them. But let me take a look and see. Oh, what do you know? Right there, you won't be able to see it probably, but right there, very, very faint, it says 1 cup. So Amelia wins the internet today. This one says a half cup, and this one says, looks like 1/8 of a cup. But who knows? So I wonder what those are worth. Anyway, let's see. Linda says battery pack in his butt. I'm trying real hard to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know. I should censor myself sometimes. I just don't. Nevermore Antiques is in the house and says those little measuring cups are sweet. And I just hate them. I can't help myself. I picked this up today. This is a realistic voice-activated cassette recorder. This is not the micro set cassette recorder. This takes a regular size cassette. So this one isn't going to be worth like $80 or anything. I paid $6.99 for this, and I think I can get 35 out of it. And what I might do sometimes to boost the value is I'll throw in a couple of blank cassettes, and that always helps. So, you know, you throw in 2 cassettes, and I think I probably have 1 or 2. And now you're looking at $36.99 or, you know, something like that, because you've added that little bonus. So pretty excited about that. Let's see what's in this box bag. So I don't know about you guys, but I never, ever buy false graph, like plates or salt and pepper shakers or gravy boats or any of that. Now, I do know that Chrissy does. There's a certain set of false craft salt and pepper shakers that she always buys. But I avoid it until today. So I found this pattern. It's called Winter Wood, I think. Yeah, Winter Wood. Look at that. They did have some dessert bowls, some salad plates, and one plate, but they weren't in very good condition. Lots of utensil marks, and I think because of the type and color of this ceramic stoneware stuff, that it kind of leaves a dark mark where these dishes slide across each other, you know, when you're stacking your bowls and stuff. And I saw this. I think I paid 99 cents for this mug. I'm going to list this mug for $12.99 plus shipping. And I think I can probably get it for that. This is even the little dessert bowls we're doing, and they are little dessert bowls. We're doing like 10 bucks plus shipping. So I thought I'd buy the mug. It's in the best shape. And, you know, we'll just throw it out there and see what sticks. Because that's how we roll, right? Just throw it out there and see what sticks. That's the butt. Yep. Okay. So it looks like I only have one thing left that I bought, and it's probably my favorite thing that I bought today. But so before I wrap up, I sold this yarn today. Linda, don't you answer because you know what the answer is. But I listed this yarn as individually, and all 5 sold. And I listed this yarn individually, and all 5 sold. How much do you think, let's say just this one, how much do you think this sold for? It's 5 balls of yarn. Think about that. Throw your answer up in the chat. I'm interested to hear what your answer is. And let's take a look before I reveal. Let's take a look at my favorite item of the day. Check this out. This is a lamp, a really tall lamp, and it's made to look like coral. And it's got these great sea turtles on it. Fantastic. No shade. And it does have one tiny bit of damage, and that is right there. You can see on the toe, or you know, on the foot of this lamp, there is one tiny chip. But I'm going to try and darken that a little bit, and I will disclose it, of course. But I paid $5.99 for this lamp, and it is like fantastic. Okay, I wouldn't have it in my living room because it does not match my decor, but somebody is going to love this lamp. And the finial is also looks like a piece of coral. This won't be so bad because it's resin, but you know, it'll be kind of tall to ship, but it'll be fine. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to do research to even see what to price this at, because it's kind of an interesting, unique thing. So okay, Grandma Wrinkles, I didn't see you come in the house. You're gonna have to yell, say hello when you come in. All right, so we're guessing on the 5 balls of yarn. So before I tell you how much that sold for, let me tell you that these 3 balls of yarn, and these are chenille, and they're made by a company called, they're called Collinette Chenille, and they're 100% wool, and it's called double knit. I can tell you all of those things. I'll show you a tag in a second. These 3 balls of yarn sold for $44 plus shipping, and they will be going out tomorrow. And they must have been on somebody's watch list, like a saved search kind of thing, because they sold within an hour of listing. The lot of 5 balls of the same type of yarns, just a different color. Let me show you this tag. And this is what the tag looks like. Collinet yarns, dyed chenille, cotton double knit, and this was 100 grams, weighed about 3.5 pounds per, or 3.5 ounces per roll. And this was in satin blue. Sold for $74 and change plus shipping. So I had absolutely zero idea that this yarn was worth that. I just bought it because it was $1.99, and you know, I did my research on it. The purplish color did not have a tag, but the yarn looks exactly like this in every way except color. So I have called that Collinet as well. I'm 100% sure, I didn't check. These are going to the same buyer. I'll put them all in a box and ship them out. But yeah, I mean, yarn is not anything I would ever look at. Nancy, do you win anything? Yes, my lifelong friendship. And I know, but you wanted something that was worth something, didn't you? I had no idea. I would have never looked at yarn. It just happened to be something that caught my eye. It looked interesting. It looked a little different. And I just bought it on a whim. And we kind of, you know, my girls that were listing together the other day, we were kind of talking about, well, how much do you list it for? And how, you know, so we were just really playing around with the price and weren't sure. Can I get a return? Sure, why not? But oh, I do want to tell you, because you guys know I stuck my toe in the pool of the clothing selling, because I bought some shirts, and I bought some shirts to sell. Oh, Chris Steele, Profit, reseller from Jackson, Mississippi. Awesome. And Biohazard Picker is here. I'm sorry, I get distracted because there's stuff happening everywhere. But so welcome. I appreciate you folks being here. But yeah, so you guys know I was kind of playing around with clothing. I'm not a big fan. I'm not going to go deep. I am just going to buy a couple of things here and there. I really hated taking pictures of it. And but I did sell the Vineyard Vines long sleeve tee that I bought. That was listed yesterday or the day before. I paid $3.99, $3.59 for that, I'm pretty sure. And it sold for $24.64 plus shipping. So I'm pretty impressed by that. Oh, Michigan. Really? Like so I said from Jackson, Mississippi. No, it didn't say MS. It said MI. Michigan. Not that far north of me here in Ohio. Sorry about that, Chris. But Beverly says that she sells lots of clothes and shoes. And, you know, I've got some shoes listed. I like to sell shoes. Shoes are easy to ship. They don't require a ton of pictures. You know, they're easily, you can assess the wear of a shoe pretty quick. Don't forget to bend those rubber soles though, because that dry rot they'll disintegrate sometimes. And Nevermore Antiques said they love to sell sports jerseys and sweatshirts, and that's another, you know, that's another niche in and of its own. I do want to bring something up because I'm having an issue, like a serious issue with photographs. And all this time, I thought it was me. I thought it was me. Well, it's not all me. Some of it's me, not all me. So I have an iPhone 7 and an iPhone 6. And a lot of the times the pictures get taken with the iPhone 6 because Holly takes the pictures for me, and this phone does not have service. It's just an extra phone that actually I replaced this phone with this phone because this phone won't connect very well to the Wi-Fi anymore, and Maps wasn't working and all this. And my husband just said, get a new phone. So we take pictures with this one. And normally we don't have this particular problem with this phone. But after doing some research today, I found that this phone does cause a particular problem. And so let me see if I can give you a good example of, all right, do you see? Well, you might not be able to see. You can't see. In this picture, the background, the lighting is like practically, it's nicotine yellow. Well, you might be able to see it. You might have been able to see it a little bit. But there is a problem with white balance on this phone. You can't adjust it, and everything looks a little tinge of yellow, dingy. So I downloaded a, so if I'm going to use this phone, I'm going to have to edit the pictures, unfortunately. I downloaded an app today, which makes it fairly easy, but I did adjust the white balance in this picture, and it's much better. This is a garlic press, by the way. And the app that I downloaded, and it appears to be free so far, is called Snapseed. And let's see if, I'm sorry, you have to look at my face there. It's that white and green app, Snapseed, and it's pretty easy. It does take some time. I did it earlier, just sitting while I was watching TV, and adjusted a few because I had taken the pictures with this phone because I thought, I'll just sit on the couch and add pictures to my listing. So I did want to bring that up. If you're struggling with, why can't my really super expensive iPhone 7, and this is not the Plus, it's just the 7, take decent pictures when I do have the 5500 Kelvin bulbs, so it should be taking good pictures, bright pictures, but it's not. It is it's the iPhone 7, and I'm hoping that it's not a firmware problem. I'm hoping it's just a software problem that Apple will fix at some point. In the meantime, I'll try and continue to take pictures with this, and hopefully I won't have that yellow tinge to my pictures because they just look unprofessional. I probably uploaded some already today that don't look all that great, but I'll try and replace those pictures. But I just wanted to bring that up in case you're struggling, and just know that pictures are hard. Getting the, because not everybody has a really expensive light kit. I wish I had a better light kit. But unless you have direct, like outdoor light, natural light, it's really hard sometimes to get your pictures right to the level that you want. For some people, not so much. For other people, it's really difficult. So I just wanted to bring it up because it might not just be you. That's what I tell myself a lot. It's not just you. Okay, what's the challenge? Somebody says, hey, I have a challenge idea. Maybe you can do it. Well, I love a challenge. I fall short most of the time, but I do like a good challenge. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I'm just shy of 700 subscribers, and I would love to hit that goal. Photo Fuse, I've heard, is also a great program, Bev, for editing photos. Did you get some big plastic bags from your shopping? I didn't this time, but I have some. What are you suggesting? I'm waiting. The suspense is killing me. That's what Siri said to me the other day. I was like, hey, Siri. Yeah, well, now he's gotten shy. Hey, Siri. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 10 minutes.
See, he's not even sassy today. The other day he's like, your timer is set for 10 minutes and the suspense is killing me. Smarty pants. Challenge is to blow up some of these bags. Oh my heavens. I don't think I've got enough lungs for that. So Chris says, Chris Steele Prophet says, I always watch your videos and finally I'm watching you live. And I didn't plan on having a haul video today, but I just thought I'd go ahead and do it because I bought some really kind of weird, interesting things. And I thought I would share those with you. And I was really excited about one of those yarn. I was really excited about that yarn. Okay, somebody told me that the name of the pottery, those little cat potteries, Sheffield, is that what it was? I did not get to write it down. Let's see. Was it Sheffield pottery? Shafford redware. Is that what you have? Nevermore Antiques. Is that what you have? The cat. Is that what? Because you were talking about a listing that. You were talking about a listing that you had mentioned, a listing that you had, and then you said they're called Shafford redware. So I'm wondering. I see. You looked it up on WorthPoint. WorthPoint is a good tool to have, and I get a lot of information there. Okay, great. I'm going to have to do some research on those, and I'm going to have to figure out how to, sell this lamp. But I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow, after I get everything packaged up, because I've had 5 sales today, I think. And I'm hoping this is a trend that continues. Yeah, I've had 5 sales today. So I'm hoping that once I get everything shipped and ready to go, I will be able to shop for the majority of tomorrow and get some stuff. I've still got some stuff to list. Obviously, I've got all today to list. I had 3 things left from the other haul to list. But I'm hoping to get a bunch of stuff because I would really like to get up to that 700 mark. So this is my wish list. 700 listings on eBay this week, 700 subscribers on YouTube this week. Wouldn't that be awesome? I don't think I can blow that up. I have asthma. I don't think I can blow up a bag. It's not that I don't want to. I just don't think I'm physically able to do it. But if you come up with another challenge, you can post it in the Facebook group, and I'll be interesting. Oh, am I at 700 subs? Did I hit it? Wow, because I wasn't there. I was just shy of it earlier today, and I'm at about 652 listings. So I'm gonna try and hit that 700 this week. But thank you for mentioning that Nevermore Antiques. It shows it there. Great, because when I looked earlier today, it was only 698. So thank you so much for letting me know that. All right, so I have got to go get some soup, and get some soup ready for dinner because that's what we're having tonight. Kind of a split pea kind of thing, which sounds gross, and I didn't think I'd like it, but actually it's pretty good. And I'm going to try and dig myself out from the melange here. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. So thank you so much for showing up and being here to support me. You guys are starting to feel like family. Some of you already are a family for me. And many of you are starting to feel like family. If you're not part of the Facebook group and you'd like to be, go over there and join. And if you're not part of the Instagram community, you can find me over there. It's a great place to be. Go over and join Instagram and find me there. And There's lots of resellers there and lots of reseller information and BOLOs and things like that. So let's see. I'm going to take up a couple things here. I know that Linda's getting ready to go. And Nancy says, good show. Chris has 834 items listed. That's awesome. Patter Twig says, thank you for the iPhone photo tip. I just made a photo box and was appalled at my background color in my photos. And it is not you. It is an iPhone 7 issue. Goodbye, Bev. I see that you're saying thanks. It's always fun. Nevermore Antique says YouTube is crazy. Shows I have 204 subs or 215 subs. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place sometimes. And I don't know if I am subscribed to you, but I will go over to your channel and subscribe to you. So I'm always looking for good content. See, Colinette Chanel and Sam, that has one L in it. Colinette. And then she wrote that down. And then what group is it? If you're talking about the Facebook group, it is Socially Awkward Sellers. And then you can find me over at Instagram at socially_awkward_seller. So thank you all for being here. Like, subscribe, comment, and just remember that the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming and keep working. And I'll see you guys the next time.